What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I am Tim Evans, and I want to welcome you guys to my channel. But look, man, today's video, look, it's something major. It's a transformation, right? I've had my locks for about 10 years, and we about to snip, snip, snip. We about to cut them off, man. It's real, real major. And I really just wanted to do this video to talk about my why, like why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? Uh, because I've been looking at videos of people doing their transformations and cutting their locks, and I love watching them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, they most definitely transformed, and it's amazing. So I'm finally at that point for myself. You know what I'm saying? The reason I'm gonna start here, actually, my reason for growing my locks was because I started mine as a journey, right? I was on a actual lock journey. And when you're on a real lock journey, like you're not doing it just because you want to just grow your hair. You're not doing it just because you like the style or you like the look. When you're on a real lock journey, man, it starts off as growth. You know what I'm saying? It starts off as a process. Like you start to read more. I'll talk about for myself and what I learned on my lock journey because I was on YouTube heavy with my lock journey. And it's a huge community when it comes to the lock journey on YouTube. So what I was doing was I started to read more. You know what I mean? I started to work on self-improvement, personal development. Um, I learned a lot about hair. I learned health things as well. You know what I'm saying? Started eating better. I started drinking a lot more water because that was gonna help my hair flourish, right? So that was the journey, and I've had my hair for about 10 years. Like I said, my son is 9 now. My oldest son is 9, and I started my journey before he was born. So that's why I say I'm at about 9 to 10 years of my journey. And it's coming to an end, but it never comes to an end in a sense, right? Because you always continue to grow, you always continue to learn. And for me, where I'm at now, uh, it is, let's see, it's about not just the growth, but it's about executing. It's about executing the knowledge that I've learned over the years. I've executed a lot of things that I've learned, which puts me in the position that I'm in now, as being a entrepreneur, um, having a personal training business, actually owning a gym with my buddies, and a lot of other ideas that we're putting into play now and that I'm putting into play. And as of recently, I recently got married. So me and my wife, which was my girlfriend of 16 years, the mother of my kids, finally tied that knot less than a month ago. So there's been a lot of changes. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of great things going on in the last couple of years. And now I feel like it's really time to take that step to be the ultimate me. You know what I'm saying? To be the greater version of myself. And what better way to symbolize that other than to be out with the old and in with the new. Now I will say it's not just that simple. It's a lot of other things too that goes on into this. You know what I'm saying? I've been having some issues with my hair. In the inside here on the top, in the middle of my hair, a lot of thinning going on, and I personally don't like it. I know it's a part of it. I know it happens. When you start to when you grow your hair and you've had it for so long and it gets heavy and you do different styles and things like that, like thinning can happen. But it's a lot of it that was happening and I didn't know. I switched my stylist up, and I had them tell me like, hey, it's real thin up here. Have you lost a couple of your locks? And I was like, nah, I've never lost any of my locks. Like I would know, if I was sleeping, woke up and it was laying there, or if I was in the gym and I saw it and it was laying there. But I was like, nah, I've never lost, what I'm saying, my locks. Like they're long, so you would know if you saw it laying on the ground, right? Then it made me think, and I was like, man, has someone been twisted and it came out and they didn't tell me? You know, I never thought about that because you trust whoever's doing your hair, right? So I'm like, maybe that happened. I don't know, whatever the case may be. So that, and then along with a few other things with my hair as well. So I'm just like, you know what? I got a lot of changes going on. Um, God is moving me in a certain direction. Maybe it's just time. Maybe it's just time to cut it off and to just start new and not start another journey, but just the new version of myself, the better version of myself, how I see myself, how I visualize myself being, who I visualize myself being, and how I want to be and carry on, my life, with being a protector, a provider, a great example for my family. What better way to symbolize this for myself? You know what I'm saying? To be out with the old and in with the new. And not saying that my hair is holding me down, but all this energy that I have, this, all the experience, all the everything that I've been through for these last 10 years is still here. You get what I'm saying? Maybe we need to let that go and let the energy flow. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. And that's why I feel like, you know what, maybe it's just time to do it. So I've contemplated this before, and I get to the point of like, yo, you know what, I'm gonna cut it. And then I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna cut my hair. That's crazy. I'm tripping. But now, with all this stuff going on, all these changes in my life, and this internal change that I feel that I'm going through, I'm like, maybe it's just time to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't want to prolong it. My birthday's in like 2 months. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just do it for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? As a, hey. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want to wait that long, because I don't want to talk myself out of it, because I feel like it's really time. And as the days approach to me actually going to get my cut, I still feel the same way. So that's what makes me feel like it actually is real. You know what I'm saying? Normally I would get to this point and I'm like, you know what? I ain't even going to do it. But as soon as I had the thought of it and really kind of thought it through, I hit my barber and was like, hey, bro, I'm about to chop him off. And he was like, hey, I got you. He was like, you sure? Like, I'm shocked you want to do this, but hey, I got you. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. It's time. So, again, he told me what to do as far as washing and conditioning my hair. So when I go get it cut, you know what I'm saying, it'll lay down a certain way. And I'm all for it, man, because I'm excited. It's been a long time since I've had the waves spinning, and I'm most definitely about to be spinning on them. And yeah, so I'm excited about it, to be honest with you. Very excited, and I wanted to share the journey with you guys. So before I go, though, I will show you some here. So, of course, like, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, I did just wash my hair, but at the same time, like, this joint here, move that out of the way. Just thinning. That's about to come off. Look how long this is. That a bit long. And then I got a lot of these too where they are kind of 2-in-1, 3-in-1. Now, I will say I have known about some of these for a while. I just didn't want to cut them. You know what I'm saying? But my other thing too is, if you are going to combine them, because some of mine were really thin, so they combined them, but why not go all the way? You know what I mean? But now I got multiples of these like this. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But nonetheless, it doesn't really matter at this point now. Like, look at this one. Look at that. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just wild to me. It's crazy. Yeah. So look, pay attention to who doing your hair. Watch what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, nonetheless, it doesn't matter. Just all of this right here just makes me feel like, you know what, it's just really time to make that happen. So we're going to do it. We're going to snip, snip, snip. And like I said, I wanted to share it with you guys. So you'll see it real soon. Peace.